really good against Rasta Ogre. Just cheap disable. You find kills, have that extra chasing power. Same with, sets up the Ench damage. But Ember is a free lane against him.
Hear me out. They have no tower push. Why not just go Alkir?
As FNATIC?
Yeah. I feel like
It's not bad. It's a great out game.
I mean, like, I feel like you have 4 heroes that run around, and it would capitalize off of a hero that just goes in. I love Alkir, personally. It's not the best matchup against Lifestealer, but the main thing I fear when I play a hero like Alk is that the opponent just pushes all my buildings.
Yeah.
And I don't have any room to farm while my team's
Where do you lane him, though? Cause,
it's
yeah, you put him mid, right? Ember goes safe lane against the Ench.
I think you could do either. I think either's fine.
Really? I didn't know how Alk would lane safe lane against
Well,
Ench.
I'm saying that you put down the acid spray and just ignore her, and then you leave
True.
at level 4, and then, like, if she pushes the tower, you come back with acid spray and defend the tower.
Good
I actually think it's a good matchup in the lane. Like, there's no hero in the lane. Like, if I'm picking a carry against Enchantress, I'm not asking myself, what wins this lane? I'm asking myself, what survives the lane and is good for the game? That's what
you definitely need some hero that plays, like, in front of these 4 FNATIC heroes. Because you've got EG, they're going to be able to play so confidently. All 3 cores can get aggressive and just kind of use their bodies to make space. No one of FNATIC can do that right now. I mean, Ogre, technically, but...
Wraith King's okay, too. Like, you can go, like, that route, too. But...
You just like the Alk.
I would love to
you
see
just
Alk
look at it,
here. I think it's the perfect, like, all-in, one hero type of game, and I don't think EG can punish it. But
Medusa.
they go for the all-in one hero in the form of Medusa.
It's Ogre Dusa, man.
Yeah.
This is
classic.
This is the Kingwin special. Arguably what got Nisha noticed. They would first 2 Ogre Dusa. FNATIC get it last 2. And another example of a combo that I love to see opening day TI. Basic. Like, just...
You know how to win this game.
Yeah,
Bloodlust and farm.
I don't care how many games of Dota you've seen. You can understand what Ogre Dusa does and why they complement each other.
Isn't Enchantress on paper, like, really nice against Medusa?
Why?
Like, because Medusa capitalizes on, like, heroes that have to commit on her, and then she pops Stone Gaze. And then with Enchantress, you're
It
just like,
is nice. With I believe with Dragonlance, you outrange split shot.
Okay.
You can't outrange the ult, but you can just back away from it for a bit.
Yeah.
I do really like the thing you have to worry about as Ench is getting too close to Abed because he can hit other targets. You're getting split shot and you're not applying untouchable, so you take way more damage than you expect. And Mystic Snake Steel also very annoying. You run out of mana quickly as Ench in this type of game.
Yeah.
I just feel like Sumail's so like the problem I have with whenever I look at heroes, I think of their weaknesses, and I see Medusa, and her main weakness as a mid laner is she doesn't counter rotate. Like she's not active in the game of Dota. She protects her tower, which is really nice, but she kind of frees up the opponent mid to like walk around and do stuff. And I think Sumail actually really likes to play that way. And I think with a hero like Enchantress, you're going to be able to play that way. And I think Sumail can just like easily take over this game because of this last pick Dusa. And I think that's going to favor EG to have like map control. And then FNATIC's going to be stuck like defending their base with the Dusa. And as of recently, I've watched a lot of Medusas lose, so I'm always willing to be like I think Medusa still like does her job, but if she's the only farmed hero in the game, she can be kind of underwhelming because the way they like reworked her talent, she just doesn't scale nearly as hard as she used to. So we'll see, but I'm favoring a bit of EG's draft here.
The new set seems to have same scales as the old one.
Wow, that's next level even for you, Kyle. That is a lot of games on Sumail there.
That's what did you learn? How many games did he have?
8,500.
No, that's the like lifetime stats.
Yeah, that's a lot of games, man.
How many of you guys at? Do you know?
I'm actually at more than that, but
I think if you combined, like, I'm pretty sure I have at least like 7,000 games played, not counting like replays,
all that
games casted. I believe I counted up. I think I witnessed and worked over 750 games of Dota this year.
It's quite a few.
That's a lot of games of Dota, man.
Yeah, dude, and you're like, how did that even happen?
Yeah.
And he still manages to predict almost every single one incorrectly.
Well, that really wasn't necessary to add, BSJ, but yes.
My goodness, that was rude, BSJ. Just kidding. Kyle's a loser. No, I'm just kidding.
Just kidding. Right. Stop bullying me.
Kyle's been so nice to me this whole time. I should just step down. You're right.
Yeah, come on.
Speaking of bullying, this Ogre offlane has
shared
proven himself a real biff.
Yeah, this dude is a
when you say biff, you mean...
I was going to say beast, but...
You mean that he's, like, not winning, or what do you mean by biff?
Are you kidding me?
Are you talking about like Back to the Future reference?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know.
Oh my God.
Hey man, at least I knew. I just didn't know like.
Because
What...
Biff's the bully, right?
Yeah,
That's
I
the
knew.
thing.
Yeah, I knew that. It's just like Biff can also be like a swing and a miss type thing.
Isn't that a whiff?
That's a whiff.
No, like you.
Oh, I thought if you biff it, it's like if you fall on a snowboard or something.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I mean.
biffed
Like
it.
a
Oh, okay,
wipeout.
yeah, yeah.
Like,
I mean, he's
thought
right.
I thought he meant like a fall on your face. Like people have been picking, it doesn't work. So like, you know, I think that was reasonable to question exactly what you're going for with that. You know, I think both made sense though, so it was good either way.
I'm glad we could clarify that for all the viewers at home that we're hoping we would be analyzing this match, but
Well, let's analyze. It seems
They've
there's
stopped
a tri
focusing
lane.
on it,
Yeah, they're just like whatever.
thank God there's other streams. We're leaving.
So do you actually just tri lane down here if you're EG, or do you just look for a first blood, TP someone top, or I mean, it feels like S4 doesn't need. Feels like you might need a little bit of help in this lane.
Oh yeah.
You need a lot of help in this lane. Dude, a bloodlusted shit.
Isn't Ogre Rasta like one of the dream lanes to kill an Ench as well?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Also, what is the build from S4? Only the 3 tangos and the Bassi Rush. That could get punished here. He will go for the heal first, though. I like that decision.
Will harass DJ out a little. DJ with 4 tangos. Same with the Ogre, 3 plus 1 shared.
Look at the mid lane. 1 and 0 for Kunkka.
Wow.
Abed.
Yo, what?
He is feeling himself right now. Let's get the range creep there. Doing a lot of damage. Looks like he's focused a little on harassing. And we will see a rotation out, possibly by Crit, maybe going middle with those boots first. Definitely killable.
Hey, like, win or lose, like, FNATIC, I'm just happy that they have come to TI as a
figured it
team.
out. Yeah.
As a team. They were broken during that Epicenter qualifier.
Yeah.
They changed, they bring in Dubu, they move Japs to carry. Everyone in Dota's like, oh, that's a, you know, this
They're
isn't going
done.
to work. They're
Yeah,
done.
they're done.
And it's like, everyone's got such a short memory. Because
Yeah.
you know what they were saying last year? You know what team was done? What team had no hope?
What team's that?
Team was washed up. It was OG.
Yep. And were they? I believe they won TI, so probably not.
So when people call me washed up, Kyle, it's just.
Oh, no, they're right about you.
Oh, okay.
Nah, it's a term of endearment.
Oh, okay, that's what I was. Thank you, Grant.
You're welcome. Double damage top. Looks like Sumail, he knows it's up there. He'll go and pick it up.
Classic 2-minute DD rune for the mid lane. All the mid laners love this.
Will how much will this actually change this lane? Does it just destroy Abed right now?
Pretty
Or?
sure he can't CS.
He's
for-
dead if he catches a cleave.
Yeah, but you see Sumail, he's just chilling here, and Abed, he's like, man, I was owning this lane. All of a sudden, what happened? Well, the first blood happened at the bottom.
Yep. The classic, hey, I'm going to pull. Don't die. Okay.
Dies.
Uh-oh, there's going to be a hold on Crit. Crit does get a nice double stun off. S4 throwing out some right clicks, as we said. Not the highest base damage on an Ench, but
Yeah.
level 2 untouchable now.
We'll say, though, I like the EG draft so much more. You compare it to the previous game, it's just, it seems way more natural for them to take specifically team engagements. They actually have team fight. They've got some.
They're still missing some building hitting, though, right?
Yeah, but. Hey, it's a good point. But
I guess with the Deso life story, we've been seeing more. You have a little, not the best siege, but
you can apply pressure easier, though. And you have specifically supports that can influence the lanes. Not just the one that they're in. You know, they have the ability to rotate to find kills.
Yeah.
Specifically Crit on the Shaker.
Crit, he's just chilling top for that. Nope, I lied. He TP's back home, actually. See, is he picking up some items for someone? Looks like just himself. And now middle lane, it is, well, I don't know. It just went one side to the other super quick. 13th through the Medusa to a 19-6 on the Kunkka now. That double damage, putting in some work.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, that snake doesn't even hit Sumail, though.
It's unfortunate.
How mad do you think mid players were when they took the torrent deny away? Do you think they were, like, furious?
It was necessary.
I mean, it was.
No one, the thing about Dota players that I respect is, like, everybody, as BSJ was saying, like, people stealing strats and heroes and builds from everyone. So after a couple of weeks, people know what's good. And guys were sick of just laning against TAs, of laning against Kunkkas.
And middle lane, oh, but guess what? Crit, he knew that rune was there, the haste rune, and he will actually save his teammate. And that was a TP from Dubu.
That's why I wasn't a fan of the Shaman picking the Earthshaker.
And look at this, they know. Dubu, once again, yo, I'm TPing mid. Don't do anything crazy and jabs. He will just right-click, but look at this, Arteezy, he hit a full stick. He does not care. And he'll just have to pop a healing salve. So currently bottom 17-1 against the 19-5. Still reasonably even, 1 kill as well, though.
Yeah, Jabs is out leveling him.
block, of course.
Ooh, it's going to be a kill. They will stack open wounds as well as frostbite, but it won't matter. Arteezy just scoops up that kill.
Another rotate from Crit. That's the third kill I'm going to give him credit for, because he saved his ally middle. A save is as good as a kill in my book.
Is it? What if you're only saving your 5 position, but you're killing a 1? Wouldn't that be a little different
Sure,
numerically?
But you didn't kill anyway.
That's true.
And
But
yes,
if,
in that case, you get credit for 2 kills in my book.
but shouldn't 1 kill be considered better than the other?
Depends. If you kill a 1 and your 5 dies, then sure.
Okay.
That's better.
You know, I'm just trying to help everyone, you know, see every side of things.
Always willing to be the advocate.
Oh, look at that. Just
Whoa.
cleaves him.
That cleaves even when it takes no damage?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because it just splashes the physical. It's not based on the actual damage.
Whoa, here comes the boat. We got a torrent. The X actually gets brought back. We don't have the torrent yet. Now we will. Is he going to run into it? No, very close. Sumail, he just doesn't care.
Yeah, that's the boat buff. You're indestructible throughout the duration. He will tick down as it fades, but doesn't mind. He's alive.
Yep. 6-minute rune's going to be coming up, and look at this. Dyer's like, yo, Sumail, if it's bottom, it's yours. We'll see. It will be top, so DJ scoops up another pretty decent rune. Haste and then an Invis. We'll see. Doesn't actually have a Shackles yet. Needs 5 mana. Sumail will go see that it's already taken. DJ, he does have the hold now. It is still only level 1, though. Knows there's no boat. Crit gets a kill on Dubu.
Oh, no, Sumail.
Oh, and he tries to, he X's, TPs, the snake comes back, hits. Is he even dead? Yes.
He
Because
X'd
I
himself,
say
Yeah,
seriously?
he's really dead.
Yeah. And now there will be a block. Oh, they're coming on over. Will they even do enough damage? They do. Ogre goes down. Abed, though, look at this. Split shot just owning. Fly might just die. 2 more right clicks. 1, 2, and a kill.
Did Fly have to run? Yeah, he's just
Hello.
running through the mid lane.
He's like, guys, I was on your side of the map. Excuse me.
I'm coming through.
Coming through, boys.
They get ice, ice, ice. So some rotations. It is a 2K lead right now for EG.
Yeah, it's the laning phase is just too strong. They have an inch and a
Is it
lifesteal in
this
the
hero?
side lanes.
It feels like this hero is. We saw it ban the first 3 games right, and this game is. We're seeing a little bit why.
yeah.
The highest CS in the game, and
We've been watching mid a lot because there's tons of chaos, but
Yeah.
the benefit for EG this game is that their supports have that freedom to get active mid because they don't need to give any crap about their side lanes. They do not die.
and
So
look at
what you're
this.
saying about Enchantress is there's no chaos there because you just can't kill her.
Yeah.
You can't watch your lane because this is what's happening every single time an Enchantress lane happens.
Yeah.
It's literally just Enchantress hitting
Yep.
the
Hitting
opponent.
things.
As a carry player, it sounds like you are a little upset, BSJ.
Little salty,
Just
you know,
a little bit.
just a tad. You
Dude, I'm
know,
with
I've
you.
only had to deal with this like 100 times.
Hello. The Bassi, you actually have armor, even some mana regen, right? You got the Crystal Maiden Aura plus that Bassi, you actually have a decent amount of mana regen.
In the past, they've given her armor too and buffs. Like
Yeah.
she used to have like 0 or 1, and she has 3 base armor.
Yeah, and this is definitely more the way EG was hoping this game would go for sure.
Arteezy here. Not even going to pop it. He's just going to hop into a creep. Doesn't want to use his rage. Will just hop out now. Jabs. Getting right click. Tower is hitting Arteezy. They're just right clicking each other. And that'll be that. Rune will be top again. As every single. No, 1 rune was bottom.
Do you think, I always felt like we should, and I'm sure it'll probably get changed eventually, but I hope at some point you have like a rune spawn on one end and something else spawn on the other.
At one point, we had the bounties plus.
Yeah,
like, the
I
bounties on
really
that.
liked that, to be honest. That was how it was in Han.
Yeah.
I think maybe spawning like either a different, not a different rune, but maybe like a minor rune on
What about like a shared tango or something?
I just want
a
something that gives
clarity?
something that gives a
No.
couple bottle charges,
Okay.
just so that
What
it's
if it's just a bottle charge that it refills?
Just 1.
Or like it gives you 2. I mean, I'm saying like it fills your bottle, but that's all it does.
I like. You
Like,
know,
what
I'm,
if it's called like a bottle room?
I'm
or
an
something
aspect.
like that?
yeah.
I'm an aspect of the 50-50. I like the, defending runes because they matter. If you do that, it feels like it's not as big.
Well, I'm
I
still,
don't know.
they still matter.
Yeah,
they do, but
But then you've got like there are a lot of changes that Ice Frog's made that have
Yeah.
removed elements of RNG from the game.
yeah.
But there's still this massive one where, hey, I'm going bottom rune every time. You're
Yeah.
going top, but you got all 3. Like,
Yeah.
there's no skill involved in that, right?
And there's still RNG involved here, but it's like less impactful. Like both heroes will get a filled bottle, but one of them gets a DD rune.
So if your jabs, what do? Do you just farm the jungle now? Because it feels like every time he goes to lane, he's just right-clicked out by Arteezy.
I mean, that's pretty much what you have to do. You're pretty much on tower defense duty for the most part. Like you only go back to your lane in order to defend your tower. Otherwise, you're just kind of doing whatever you can. Scrap for farm, maybe look to be a little more active. He's looking to pick up the opponent bounty rune.
Yep.
It has a Blightstone queuing up like drums on the Ember.
Yeah, he started Blightstone. I was a little curious
That's a
about that
little
too.
confusing too.
Well, look at that. They want to take this. Obviously, Sumail has an Arcane Rune as well. There's going to be an X thrown out. He's going to throw the boat and then pop the Arcane Rune, actually. It will go in. It hits Ice, Ice, Ice. S4 is actually healing up. He doesn't have his heal, though. He just had the boat rumming. Wow, that's just going to be an easy one on S4. Ice, Ice, Ice will get brought down. Maybe not. Fly's not going to be able to kill him. You don't do enough right-click damage. Well, guess you do now. Sumail. We'll just run out of there. Little misuse of the Arcane Rune. Crit gets out as well. So 2 for 1 trade, pardon me.
Meanwhile, bottom, Arteezy's just farming up a storm, almost has his Midas. This is when you like to play Life Stealer, when nothing is being
Nice and
forced out of you.
cozy.
You're just chilling. You
It's
know?
like you're by a fireplace down here, warming up your hands, drink some hot cocoa.
It's the most amazing feeling when you're a carry and you're like, oh man, we're winning. I just have to farm.
Anyone comes to
They can't
lane, you
kill
just
me?
right-click them.
Yeah.
You're just leading the charge down here. There's an ogre down here now. Not sure how much that'll do. Midas is going to be on the courier shortly there for Arteezy. Jabs. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Needs one more. Won't make it out. Bop. Almost kills him.
I like this move by EG. They forced the ogre bottom, and Arteezy's like, I'll just walk mid, I guess.
Yeah.
He pulled the creeps for a while, so they're not going to like do any tower damage bottom. And now you just have this catapult. I think Kyle's mentioned those once or twice in this
Couple
broadcast.
times, I forget though.
Yeah, and then they just get a free tower because they force the ogre bottom. There you go. What do you do about an ogre? You just avoid him, right? Makes sense.
They're feeling clean right now. It feels like we haven't seen too many. Like last game was pretty even, right? But it feels like, a team jumps ahead and they know how to close games, and that's TI, right? You have the 18 best teams here. They should know how to close out and play these games with a lead. And now he's back bottom. Hello.
This is his home. He is unkillable on Life Stealer, and since Ogre came, he went quickly rotated mid, but back to home we go.
And we do have the Aether Lens now in Shadow Shaman. It looks like he is going to have max Hex before the Shackles. 2 points in it. Has Mana Boots now. Oh. Okay. There we go.
Aether Lens is a big pickup. You need to be able to get that Hex off fast against heroes like Lifestealer.
Doesn't look like too much crazy stuff's going to happen. They definitely want to push that top tower. They're going to smoke up. Crit will just get the double stun, though. And now Sumail, he's here. There's going to be an X boat. He's going to try to pull him back. It's a multicast. Will he get him in time? He sure will. There's going to be another stun. There's going to be a torn in there. This is a tanky boy, even without that many items, but will finally get brought down. Top lane, though. Didn't even have to use his wards. Will he be able to get the tower? Not quite yet, as it will get glyphed up, and he knows there's a lot of heroes around. Soul Ring, Phase Boots on Earthshaker, and we still see, that's one of the few you always see, right? It's either that or Mana Boots. It still seems pretty contested on which one you like.
Yeah, definitely player preference.
And they know he's up here. They scanned him. Like, he stayed here. He did not TP out. And guess what? They find him. There's going to be snakes, though. Uh-oh. He is going to have to save the Frostbite. Is Crit just going to die here?
Wow.
Holds the other one. And, oh, the A-Blast won't hit
boss.
Fly, but DJ just styling on him right now. Level 9 as well. Dude, they can't even go in on him. They're like, if you get vision, those wards will eat you alive.
Sick play for DJ.
And now, uh-oh, DJ once again, he's trying. But guess what? Sumail's here now. Ooh, the X is going to be there. He doesn't get the torrent off. But now just going to get right-click down. Frozen. Sumail gets the kill.
I like this. He only went for the 1-point shackles. He went for the max hex and
Yeah.
ether shock. I think that's really good. Against there's just so many ways to cancel his shackle. The torrent, the Earthshaker fissure.
But this is the big hero for FNATIC, right? Like, when is this Medusa, quote-unquote, online? Is there ever, like, just a certain time it's like, I am Medusa, I am the best hero, or...
I think it's the third item most of the time. You get, like, Manta, Butterfly, something else.
Oh, Crit. So you should go... Well, they need to get at least one more hit on him. There it is. There's going to be an X. Oh, no. Oh, pulls him back. Whoa, whoa. I have no clue where that impetus is traveling to, but Jabs gets brought down, and Crit, he baits him in. Dude, you saw Jabs was like, I got to get this kill now, and then that extra sleight of fist cost him his life.
Yeah, Sumail's queuing up the Radiance on Kunkka, something we've seen pretty commonly, I'd say, throughout the course of the year.
Yeah.
Kind of just another hero where the idea behind Radiance is it just doesn't give you anything other than damage, so you need a hero that
has like a toolkit that's effective if he's just walking around dealing damage.
Whoa.
And Kunkka kind of fits that. You know, you're just throwing out some X's, torrents, boats, and fights, and you're super tanky because of the boat buff, and then you burn people while you're doing it. Also, it's not bad to give yourself 65 damage on your Tidebringer.
Now Ogre, guess what? We'll finally get that tower. Abed going for that Manta, getting close. Something's happening. Nobody knows what's going on, but there will be DJ. They're going to try to throw. DJ will go down the A-Blast line, but Fly, guess what? Sending down Rains of Ice, and S4 just trying to get out. Will be able to heal in about 1 second there.
First item, Atos on Enchantress.
That's fine. Pretty good versus the Ember. It's still a little bit different. There will be a kill on Dubu. Fly goes down as well. S4, no heal for 15. This should be a kill.
Yeah, the boat buff wearing off, so he had a lot of health, and then he didn't, because he lost it all after the duration ended.
We did see AA. Both supports dying up top.
That Atos is a little strange. Like, I guess they kind of lack catch in the early game, but not really, like, as the game goes on, so.
Feels like 4 steps is good, right? Always good for your team, good for you.
It just breaks the entire combo. Somebody who's shackled, somebody who's getting A blasted, you just save them. You save yourself.
Well, we're watching. We haven't watched him in a while. I guess we can watch him hit some creeps, and that's a little different. I guess we haven't seen the Radiance on Lifestealer, and that's why Kunkka's going. Is it just going to be the same? You're just going, like, armlet into Deso, or?
Probably. That's most likely his build. Physical damage, armlet, Deso, AC. It feels a lot better this game. The difference between a hero like Medusa and a hero like Jug is if you're against Medusa, you can actually just siege buildings with Lifestealer. You can, like, you don't really kill the Medusa that well, but you just hit buildings, and you don't really care about her all that much. A hero like Jug, on the other hand, kind of just kills you. So, in this case, it feels, that's why, in my opinion, it feels a lot better to play Lifestealer in this specific game.
Thanks, Beast.
You're welcome.
Scooped up here. Drums into BKB.
Yeah, I think FNATIC's gonna have some major damage issues as this game continues.
Oh, the AA blast. It doesn't hit these two, but it goes over them, so they won't be able to heal up too much. Dubu, might be a little bit trouble. Stun goes out, though. Abed still has the ulti as well if they want to commit. And look at that. There's going to be a freeze onto Sumail. Will get the ulti off. He's going to get frozen again. He's just double frozen. Stun's going to come out. He's in a lot of trouble. He has this Radiant. They are missing a few hits, but it won't matter. They're not going to be able to save him. Or will they? They won't. But they will get jabs as well. And now Ice, he's in a little bit of trouble. S4 is just pumping out damage.
I'm surprised it took him so long to decide to turn and fight that.
Yeah.
It was so strange. You saw how long Sumail lived?
He was just frozen for so long, and yeah, they didn't want to commit. And unfortunately, maybe they thought Crit had Blink, which he just got. Bottom tower, let's see, will it get denied?
That's the information that game, though, right? They didn't see Crit. They don't know where he is, so if they commit and he is there and he has Blink Echo, you're actually just going to feed everybody.
Yep. A blast. Ooh, won't it come here? Meanwhile, Arteezy, he's over here messing with Abed's the Radiant farm.
I like the decision to go the armlet build. I think he might even go for a halberd next. I'm sure he'll think about it, just because right now, you can't go MKB next item on Abed. So if you get evasion along with the Radiance on the Kunkka, you have this huge window where Abed simply doesn't deal damage to these two cores.
And Medusa already struggles with that. Now you're just denying all. She's going to feel pretty useless if that's the case.
Yeah, because I think you need a BKB at some point on the Deuce as well this game. But you're also going to need the MKB. You really need a Butterfly just for both damage amp and just survivability. And he's going to go for the Scotty. This is fine. I like this. You don't have... he actually can't go Butterfly because his HP pool's too low and there's too much magical damage on EQ.
Okay, I didn't have net worth up. What are we at? Okay, we're not too far. And I love
you had
looking
last
at
hits
CS.
until 19.
Well, it's not 19 minutes. Let's not be rude. It's 18:45, my friend. Those 15 seconds are a big game changer. Smoke through middle.
Oh.
Trying to find anyone they can. Doesn't look like anyone's really out of position. You have all three pretty much just surrounding the Medusa up here. And this is the Dubu I remember. You fall behind, and he never feels good because in a losing game, Dubu he's just buying wards and sentries the entire game. And it feels like, right, the kind of position 6, 7, 8, whatever you want to call it, like, has kind of fallen off the way, right? Like, you need farm on all your heroes, it feels like, nowadays.
It's not the same anymore. It kind of makes sense, though, if you think about it, the way Dota's, like, progressed over the years. Every player's 20% of their team.
Yeah.
And you ever talk to, like, Puppy or Kuro about it, they'll discuss how, the the first item on a 5 position is way more valuable than the first. Let me rephrase. Items on a 5 mean more than items on other heroes because they simply don't have the gold. But like this medallion, this random Force Staff or Glimmer, like that can change games. And it's not as if a core is ever going to be able to buy it. It's very important to ensure your cores, or rather supports, get into the game. Because right now it feels like, you know, let's say AAL misses, it's a 4-on-5.
It is, and oh, there's going to be the dunk. Will he be able to bring down? Yes. S4 plus crit. That's just way too much damage right now. Any lockdown with this enchant.
And that was all the Atos. And then the Golem, followed from crit.
I mean, what's that thing used? LRC?
LRC, long range cannons, baby.
What's Atos? Long range.
And
Nice
what's
and easy to-
Enchantress?
She's a cannon
Yeah,
herself.
there you go.
She is the LRC.
I was just finishing off that point, you know.
Oh. Well, there's going to be a sheep. They are going to throw down. This could be a 2-man AA blast. Will it? No, it only hits on the one. It is crit. Crit's already used the ulti. Fly will use his ulti as well. There's going to be a kill on DJ. There's an Atos as well on the Ogre. Abed has that ulti, though. Let's chill. Stone Gaze. There's going to be a buyback from Crit. They actually want to take this fight. It looks like from behind there's going to be a freeze. Medusa will start getting right-click. Will just mant out of the open wounds. On the backside, these wards slowly getting brought down by the creeps. Crit will throw out that stun. Arteezy, he needs to hop into somebody, but he can't.
Oh.
Crit doesn't get there now. Hey, this could be a dieback for Crit. He wants to get out of here. Will they jump forward? They're going to look for him. He just dies. Sleight of Fist brings him down, and uh-oh. S4 doesn't have his heal. He might die as well. Fly, is this just going to be a team wipe? It looks like it. S4 just baiting him in. Oh, my goodness. Almost brings down Jabs, but Fly still trying to run, and will make it.
It's a great fight for Fnatic. There's a buyback on crit there, too. He diebacked, actually.
Yes. Well,
This is a little over-eager from EG.
it feels like this AA blast, they keep trying to like fight into it, and it doesn't feel good.
You need these Force Staffs. You need the ability to combo break. And as of now, if somebody gets hexed and stunned by Ogre, they're gonna die. Like, they're just gonna die.
Yes, what on the chicken was S4's Force Staff, but, you know, a minute too late. Almost a full BKB now on Sumail.
Yep.
Still a 3K lead, but guess what? You got this Medusa.
Yeah.
You got Bloodlust with the Medusa, as you
Look at
talked
what
about.
it used to be. You think about it, they've really done some. They put a significant dent into EG's lead.
Yeah.
Who still certainly have the edge here, but 4, 5 items in, that's when the Abed Deuces starts to get out of control.
Dude.
And this Shaman is rich. Look at this Blink Hex bottom with the A Blast Ogre stun. No Force Staff behind him. He's just a goner.
They're to look for DJ now. DJ just sitting here eating impetuses. Sumail actually takes the kill.
He spray painted EG on the ground. That's style.
He got him.
What a boss.
Do you think he queued that up just like for this series? Like he put that in his.
I'm sure he did.
Probably, yeah.
I like that. That's style points for sure.
We'll see. We'll see next time we cast our games, if he does it for the same team.
Their lead's gone. Is
Yeah.
Fnatic ahead now, would you say?
Like, are they?
I'm not sure how to
at the
read
advantage?
the late game. Yeah, like I don't
Yeah.
know what's gonna happen like 30 to 40 minutes. That's like all about, I think, execution. But I feel after that, Fnatic will start to pull ahead.
Lifestealer is no longer feeling nearly as
Whoa.
good as he used to because of what happened with the map control. You're now killable, as you saw there. The Shaman is scary as all hell. He has the Ether Lens. Once he gets 15, he'll also have the cast range talent with the Blink Dagger. So his like close gap range is pretty nuts.
Well, we are going to see Crit.
Oh, that smoke
With
is going
Arteezy inside
straight
him.
up to the hill. Fnatic's already they're standing on top of it.
Jabs.
Active Shrine.
They're chilling. Looks like they might just be looking for a solo pickoff possibly, but no one really that close besides Jabs. He's actually going to go back and heal.
Got the BKB, that's huge. EG, no real way of threatening him.
There's going to be X plus a boat. Snake will fly out. They pull him back. There will be the stun. They're going to find Ice Ice as well. He's going to get stunned up. He's pretty damn tanky. He has that medallion as well as a pipe. Just going to throw down. Guess what? Medusa will just throw out the ulti. Lifesteal's going to get AA. Do we have a 4-step? We do not.
Oh my
It's
God.
looking very, very bad for that. Arteezy trying to run away, but goes down. Crit goes down. Ice Ice goes down on Fnatic's side, but Fly just getting run down. BKB, oh, Impetus, pretty good versus it. Is going to 4-step downhill. Does get the heal up, but gets trapped in, and uh-oh, that's just going to be a kill. S4 slowly getting brought down, but guess what? Our first gold lead for Fnatic in a while.
Dude, you can see this AA against the Lifestealer, man.
Owning.
The armlet build sounded good in theory, but looking on this game, you know, with hindsight, it feels like he almost needed to get the Radiance build here. Because he's not actually tanky, to your point, BSJ. Like, in fact, Arteezy's barely ahead of the Ember Spirit, even though his laning phase went so much better.
No.
The problem I had with the Kunkka pick was it kind of does the same thing as Lifestealer in this game, and that's why he built Radiance, right? Like you're kind of both heroes
But
are.
you don't need to do that. You could go for like Shadow Blade, earlier BKB, a Drums, which they don't
But
have.
Kunkka doesn't catch Ember, and then you didn't have absolute last pick, so like they're gonna pick a core that doesn't really care about getting X'd. In that case, the Medusa, like Medusa doesn't really care if she, like if it's like a mobile position-based core, you know, if they get X, they're in trouble. But as Medusa, it's like, okay, you X me, now what? And it's just like, what I'm saying is, since I don't like the other way Kunkka could be played in this specific game.
Oh my!
And he's
Uncharacteristic mistake from Crit.
Did he just think he missed it, or
No, he just missed the W.
did he? Oh.
He didn't time it right.
He took it too long, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ouch. That hurts, because now they kind of know, right? You got a Bloodlust Medusa with Scotty Manta. Don't you just take some towers off this?
Yep, they're looking to pressure top, and since they,
Oh.
I was about to say, since they saw VG bottom, they were looking on DJ.
Yeah, now they're ahead. Bottom lane is pushed for EG, but FNATIC way ahead, already shoving 2 lanes with catapults active.
That wasn't X'd Kunkka, actually, so even if he got Hexed or whatever.
He would have got back eventually. Well, EG grouping up around middle. Meanwhile, FNATIC doing the same. They're between middle and top. And here comes the A blast. Fly. Will get hit by it, but glimmered up.
This is where the FNATIC lineup gets spooky, because they have maxed out Bloodlust. So you've got a Ember and a Medusa running around near max move speed. Well, not Medusa, but Ember Spirit gets real speedy.
You've
Yeah,
also got this
501.
support hero that is going to play off map with DJ, and he's such a scary threat. Like,
And EG's not here. They're just going to look to threaten high ground. I love this.
Oh,
Yeah, why
do
not?
it. We'll see. Creeps will spawn.
ooh, double Metis.
They just bring down the snakes. Yep, S4 is going to try to clear him out. See if he can. There's going to be a Hex plus a freeze, so slow him down. Snakes will do a little damage, but not too much.
This is just forcing them back to base. This is another way to corral people. You can either do it directly by like running at them across the map, or you can just say, hey, if you don't come back, we're going to kill your base.
And it's one of those concepts that's been really developed. I think it started at TI7 with Liquid, and
Yep.
since then it's been expanded upon. This idea that you can alleviate pressure around the map by applying it in other areas, and that's now sort of just the wisdom of the scene. Like, that's the way people prefer to defend nowadays. It's just lower risk, because if you're playing enemy side of the map, it's like worst case, you TP back to your own after you force them there. It's a win-win.
Well, one of them's like reactionary, chasing the other team, while the other one's saying like,
You give the other team tempo and
Yeah.
try to... It's tough to do that. Teams are too good nowadays. They take little leads and make them wins.
There's something we didn't really talk about. This Enchantress taking over the Manta Illusion of Medusa, actually just clearing
true.
creep waves with it. Fly, oh my. BKB just straight up popped here. Look at this. Sumail's like, you know what? I'm going to save you. Just kidding. And now the shrine will be gone. If that boat got a little bit quicker, might have been able to. But that is a BKB down, and I'm sure Ember wants all the time he can, especially against a Kunkka and an Earthshaker.
True.
yeah, I said Medusa doesn't really threaten Lifestealer, but he's going Basher after this Deso. Like, if you look at his net worth, right? He has 13,000 net worth, and none of this net worth makes him like harder to kill. Like, yeah, you have an
I agree.
armlet. but
I don't like it. I think the Halberd was the pick here.
Yeah.
Halberd's like the item against Dusa. He's not got a Linken's. It's a 5-second disarm plus the evasion. Like, I really hate minus armors against Medusa as well, because all the damage Mana Shield absorbs is pre-reduction. So the minus armor only affects 40% of the damage, right? So no.
yeah, it'd be 40%.
Yeah. So wait, are you sure? They
Yeah,
nerfed
Mana
it?
Shield is 60%.
Okay, yeah.
My bad, I could have looked for you.
Anyway, yeah. So the Deso only matters for 40% of the DPS you're doing to the Dusa, and it just feels like I don't know. I like Halberd. I like Halberd on like 3 heroes for EG. I want Sumail to get one still.
Well, my idea would have been, if you're thinking Halberd, I would have rather the Lifestealer have the Radiance and like AC and all these like Lifestealer items.
Oh, for
and
sure.
Then have Kunkka with the Halberd rather than the Lifestealer.
And there is not much it feels like EG can do against this. You got a Solar Crest Wards and a Bloodlusted Butterfly Medusa now hitting Roche.
And that MKB is when it just gets terrible. Like that's it. That's the 4th item. That's when Medusa just gets unstoppable.
Yeah, I
And
mean, you were
just
talking about
follow her.
itemization, right? Like how earlier on we were watching, it felt like the games from LGD were just so smooth because all the items came together as like one beautiful picture. But this game, it's like you have 2 heroes, in my opinion, on Kunkka and Lifestealer, that are playing the same role. Like I think Lifestealer wanted to play this role, this Radiance AC,
and now he's not allowed to play it because Kunkka's playing it. So now Lifestealer's building like not ideal items, and then I don't know exactly where the problem started. You know, was it a draft issue? Was it like, you know, communication issue? Was it like just an in-game decision where they're like, I'm having a really good game on Kunkka, I'll go Radiance, and then he's like, well, okay, I guess I'm not going Radiance. You know, where did it happen?
That's what makes Dota so complex, right? Because
Yeah.
your Sumail, that is the best item for your game. You
Yes.
want to get a Radiance after double Bracer when you're that far ahead, but you're now taking that ability away from your hard carry. Perhaps you're punishing him more than you're helping yourself. It's all about balancing it and ensuring that your entire team is in the best position to succeed. This being a 5-on-5 after all, as Valve even pushed us to remember by
It is a team
combining
game.
solo and team party MMRs.
This is true.
Indeed. Have you guys been playing a lot of party MMR?
I gave up after a lot of the Smurfs is the problem. So you think that people would stop being, you know,
Goobers.
goobers exactly in the top tier MMR, but it doesn't end. It doesn't end.
It never ends. I remember
It never ends.
I was playing let me see if this can be an engagement.
Looks like maybe just a kill on fly here.
No.
Oh, 4 staffs. There's no way.
Oh.
Gets the ulti off, and it actually is doing a little bit of damage. Boat's going to come through, going to help Fly survive a little bit longer. Jabs has to actually get out of there. Impetus, will it be enough? It sure as hell is. They're going to try to turn it around now. Abed is getting melted down, but guess what? That is an Aegis. But the ulti used before, and, well, now just trying to right-click. Dubu does get a kill on Crit on the backside. Crit did have to buy back, still has the ulti. Impetus goes out, hits Ice. They're just going to try to hold Medusa in place, but guess what? Solar Crest from Ice continuously on this Medusa. Doesn't feel like they do that much damage. They're going to try to block him out. There's going to be a BKB. DJ just holding Arteezy in place, and now, didn't even use the ulti on Crit. Crit might just die. Going to try to permastun, but DJ has that BKB, and see you later, Crit. That's the second dieback this game for Crit, right?
Yeah, the Medusa mana burned the Enchantress. The Enchantress is like really the only threat for the Medusa, right? So once she's solar crested, there's really no other way to kill her. And over the course of that fight, the Enchantress got Mystic Snaked twice, and then suddenly
That's
does no
it.
damage. And also, that's pretty funny, Abed got trapped by DJ's wards, so he was forced to TP to his own shrine just because he got trapped by his teammates' wards.
Whoa.
Once again, you saw
Whoa.
smoke. Yo, Sumail. No
Your Earthshaker's
BKB.
dead, bro.
He's dead. He's gone.
Yeah.
No buyback.
The reason I mentioned Earthshaker is because you're allowed to do what he just did if you have an Earthshaker,
But
because
what?
you have the long-range cancel of the shackles.
He didn't. Was he X'd
No,
back?
no,
Like,
he
was
wasn't.
No.
what? He just
Walked forward.
he just died.
He did what Fly did in the mid lane, where he was just like, excuse me, guys,
Coming through.
coming through.
This looks like it's just going to be 1 Rax, if not 2 top. They know they can go up top as well.
EG is not looking like, I mean, Fnatic's obviously punishing, but this didn't, like, EG had this game, I felt like, in terms of, like, they were in control of the game, they were setting the tempo, and Fnatic just got, like, 3 or 4 crucial kills. Suddenly, the momentum of the game shifted, and oh my god,
Oh man, talk about adding insult to injury.
bold
I love
statements.
And now even the Ogre. I mean, it's a 33-minute Vlad, but it's flying out. Guess what? Get some damage, get some armor. Have fun, Abed.
Yeah, the value Voidstone on the Ogre for the mana regen.
Oh, and there's the... He loves it. That Midas. Already back up to 1.1k after buying a full Vlad's. And, yep, that's going to be 2 full sets of racks.
Yo, this Ogre offlane is looking sick. Like,
It's
it's
just- what
actually
do you do?
It's like
Yeah.
the dream hero for my concept of Dota, because you crush your lane, you're super tanky, you don't care about dying, you just walk in, and then you buy Midas, and suddenly all the rest of your goal for the entire game goes to teamfight items.
Look at his
And you
level
have so much
15
in
and
it.
20 talents, 350 health and 400 strength, or 40 strength.
40.
800 health, dude.
Beast mode.
So what? That's 1150 health from talents.
Yeah,
Yes.
1150. So it's a third of his HP pool right now is his talents.
Decent.
Plus the HP regen. And he's just having a good time.
They're gonna find crit.
And they sure will. We'll get the stun off. We'll get another one. Do they want to try to do anything else? Now it looks like Crit will just die here.
He's got no buyback. That's the perfect kill. 45 seconds now to kill this tier 2 bot.
As BSJ said, they looked like EG was ahead, and then Fnatic, guess what? They make a couple of good fights. They take these. It feels like they're playing the map a lot better.
Again, just point to it could be Dubu, finally having that like traditional shot
The-
caller, but
the
don't
coach,
forget,
yeah.
of
Or
course, Coach March.
The coach in game, yeah, Coach March as well. It's
I mean, he did take Genespros. They really threw that game 4 in that qualifier against
Yeah.
Mineski and SCA. Otherwise, you would have seen this brand new team made up of effectively a bunch of rejects.
Yeah.
They would just qualify to TI all of a sudden. Unfortunately, I was talking to Gunner, you know, they did debate themselves. They got a DD, they were going to roast, like, nah, we'll throne.
Everyone's been there. Every pro's been there at least once, I'm sure.
Unfortunately, some of us have been there. You know, there's this stat, it's like probably like 20 times teams have come back from Mega Creeps in pro games, and 4 of them, I was on the losing team. That had the megas.
My philosophy is that if you're just never one game away from TI, you'll never lose the one game away from TI.
It's true. I've done that a few times too. I really, you know, I find a lot of unique ways to lose. Anyone at home, you have
You're
new
impressed.
ways to lose, let me know. Let me try them out. I'm
He'll
trying to
use
really get the full smorgasbord.
And almost level 25. What do you take? You got the Scotty. You got. Do you take the man or do you take the modifier? It seems like I still see
Modifier, man. You're so ahead. Although, to your point, maybe you just need to stay alive, right?
I was told that the modifiers are better when you level them, and the mana's better late game.
Yeah.
Because it's effectively like 2,500 health.
Yeah.
it's a decent amount.
It's all right. I think he might go mana this game just because they have no tools to burn it, and he's already doing plenty of damage.
Modifiers is like good against them. Mana's good for you.
Yeah.
Right. So like in this game, since he has this ogre and everything, why not just build everything for you to be the most powerful version of yourself?
Snake, they're actually going to go in for it. Shadow Shaman will get hit, but Abed actually didn't. It was only a solo. Oh, Crit's already going to die. Now there's a BKB pop by Sumail, but guess what? Abed just stands his ground and fights. Fly is getting a nice juicy ulti, so no one can really fight into him. And it's a 1-for-1 trade.
But it's a
He's
buyback.
bought
There's no
travel.
buyback.
Buyback boots to travel on Shaman, so he's in the fight.
He's ready. The wards did get cleared up already, but guess what? You don't have your crit
He's
ulti.
going to go BKB grip S4
Yeah,
in
I
a
was gonna
second.
say he has BKB shackles.
I know he's in the area, but
Yep. Got to play back. No more ultis from Earthshaker and Crystal.
you might not need to force this issue, though, if you're FNATIC. You don't have level 25 on Deuce, and he's so close.
You just have Vlad, Solar, Lotus, like, I don't
There's
know.
no crit, too. You're right.
We'll get torrented, slow it down a little bit. S4 will take control, but that illusion instantly dies. Looks like the last tier 3 will be falling here. 14k lead, in comes the boat. Creep wave does get cleared. I bet he just pops his BKB.
10
He's
second
like,
BKB.
sure, let's just kill this. And let's not. Let's get out.
Sure, let's kill this. Okay.
Never mind. See you later.
Psych.
That's the right call. Crit respawned. He's still just not quite 25. Roche up soon.
Yep. It is may respawn in about 5 here. We'll
You
see.
have the luxury to kind of just like pop that BKB too. Like, you don't need to, just play it safe. Don't let anything go wrong. He did take the modifiers.
Oh, it's a real quick Roche. It's literally already up.
Ooh. And they have the
There's
courier
going to be
scouting
BKB. It might be over before then. We are going to be one. It's just going to be Fly. He will get found. Sentry ward on the ground.
it. And every hero in this game is important at 38 minutes. Like, even though it's just a 5 position.
He takes the modifier, by
this,
the way.
They might not need to do this, but I'm telling you, the FNATIC of the entire year does not make this play.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we got him, guys. Let's go win the game. Maybe you do. Maybe you throw. This FNATIC,
Why not do this at this point,
Just-
right? Yeah.
you can't. They can't win. You can only lose.
Oh
and look
my
at that.
God.
A reward for their patience. It is a virtue after all.
What do you think better, a late game DD or a 2-minute DD?
Late game.
Late
DD.
game always, yeah.
What if they made DD a 3 halves rune?
What do you mean?
You know, like it gave you 50% instead of double damage. It'd still be really good.
Your fractions are way off, dude.
What do you mean, 3 halves? Okay, it's like a 50% rune instead of a DD rune. Why does it have to be double, you know? Like, double so much.
That's a good question. It is a decent amount.
I'm just saying, like, if like
That'd be
everyone
weird.
everyone
Like, what would the
complains
rune
about
be
DD.
called then? Instead of double damage
A
rune. That'd be the
3/2
tough.
rune
A
is
3
like-
halves rune. It'd be a rough one.
I'm so. What? Never mind. Force staff glimmer on the AA. We just saw. Nice supporting effort from
Dude.
Dubu.
And 1.8k in the bank. Fly, meanwhile, close to that BKB. Has gotten some good ults off, but
So, I will say, Grant, you seem. We'll see. We'll talk about it at the end of the game. Not going high ground.
yep. And they look to win. Abed, look at this. He's just right-clicking Sumail. Get a drop? No. Get
He's
it
got
just
the
back
Moon
up.
Shard too, so he's literally got Bloodlust, Solar Crest, and Moon Shard.
Whoa, there's going to be an ulti on the backside. They will hit onto two of them. Will they even be able to bring down the Ember? Not quite yet. BKB gets popped. Crit. See you later. Arteezy gets hexed immediately, and Abed is just eating them all alive. GG's not called quite yet. They are just going to force all the buybacks. Sumail, guess what? This Eye of Scotty, it's just slowing him the entire time. See you later, Abed. Are they going to give him the Rampage? Fly. Oh,
Give
and
it
there's
to
the
him,
Sentry,
baby.
there's the Rampage.
Double
Are we going to
Rampage.
double Rampage? No GG's called quite yet. They're going to try to make it away, but no, it's not going to happen. Here comes another
Give him
double
the triple.
Rampage. Will there be a triple Sumail? He's sitting there in the base. Will they be able to find him? It is both, though. He's going to be quite tanky in here, but they're still trying. Abed, he's looking for it, but I think the game's going to end, and it does.
They tried so hard to get him the triple Rampage. You got to respect
Yeah.
the
And
team camaraderie there.
you do.
They are
Fnatic.
feeling themselves.
Dude, they are looking. They're just looking good. I mean, these first 4 games we've watched, it seems pretty one-sided from both teams. We
Oh,
had
yeah.
PSG